Hey everyone, so I just got finished watching Netflix's newest original movie, which is Dangerous Lies. This movie stars Camila Mendes in kind of the main role in this, and it also stars Joe Costa and a few other people. It is written by David Golden and directed by Michael Scott. So this is kind of like a mystery crime thriller movie that it's all about Camila Mendes' character. Her and her boyfriend are going through some tough money times. He's a student. She's working little tougher, low-paying jobs to help her, one, to be able to live, two, to be able to fund her boyfriend's education. He's going for kind of a big sociology degree, and you can tell the stress is definitely getting to them. And the beginning of this movie, I don't know, it's kind of weird how it all ties into it at the end, but I just felt like even from the beginning, this movie felt a little out of place with the scene that they built it up. But further on, the movie takes place 4 months after the opening scene, and Camila Mendes' character becomes a maid and good friend to a wealthy elderly man who she's taking care of with his company. And pretty much what happens from there is he mysteriously passes away and leaves basically he gives them this nice house, his fortune, everything he owns goes to her because he doesn't have any immediate family. And then kind of that's when the mystery and the drama starts to really come into this movie. You have shady figures coming into their lives wanting to buy the house from them. There's murder that gets involved in it. Basically, like anything you could think of that's like you could put inside a mystery movie gets shoved in here in about an hour and a half. I felt that really took away from some of the character development and just kind of, it didn't feel natural at all, just how everything was progressing and just, it was hitting at every single angle. I found too, it started to get really predictable as the movie was progressing, where like you could tell who was in on this crime, where everything was hidden, especially like at the, I won't say for spoiler's sake, but there's one part at the end where there's an object that's been hidden and just absolutely terribly hidden. It was one of like basically a sprinkler comes and it reveals where it is, and it's kind of like that's the best you could do with hiding. It was just kind of laughable at some points. The acting isn't the greatest either in this movie. Some line delivery. There's parts where the police officers are walking in, like they just got into a firefight and then they're walking into the next room with their gun like at their hip already, just completely open. Just little things like that that really threw the movie off for me. It's one of those movies too where it's kind of, they try and shove it in your face like, oh, who could it be, who's in on it, who's not. But I just found it so easy to answer all of those questions on my own where like it was just kind of tough to go along with the rest of the movie when I could, like, it was easy enough to pick out like not quite the motivations right at the start, but you could tell that this person's bad, this person's bad, this person's gonna do something dumb. The boyfriend in this movie, or the husband I should say, is really tough to like. I just found a lot of the characters were really tough to like, not just because they were almost stereotypes or tropes is the word I'm looking for, but they were just so troped and unlikable, just predictable characters and very flat. They don't change at all, they're not static. So I just found that really tough to get into. But yeah, with the plot just being so obvious, not really progressing that well, characters that aren't really, you know, like you're not motivated to like them at all because they don't even seem too motivated, and just because of how tropey they are and how tropey the story was. That's the reason I'm gonna give Dangerous Lies a 4 out of 10. This is kind of one of those Netflix movies that I would say probably, even though we all have some time on our hands right now, I don't think it's worth the watch. You could easily skip over this one. But as always, let me know what you guys thought about this movie. Leave a like, comment, subscribe below, and yeah, check out all my other videos. You can do that from my playlist below. But yeah, awesome guys.